time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? This is the DW World Equity Time. Well, from now onwards, every Monday morning at 9 a.m. sharp Singapore time, or maybe Hong Kong time, China time, Malaysia time, we're going to share with you one very important and potential market instrument that is likely to rise for this coming 1 or 2 weeks. And this instrument could come from, well, perhaps an FX market, commodities, stock, ETF, or just anything from around the world. So just log in and watch us on every Monday morning, 9 a.m. And we want you to like us, follow us, and of course, don't forget to share this good video out. And we call this the OTOP series. Well, OTOP stands for One Target, One Purpose. And the reason we call it 1910 is because 1910 stands for Monday, 9 a.m. and 10 minutes is all you need to spend the time with us. So don't forget, every Monday, OTOP is right here waiting for you. I'll be back. Do-da. Watch us. This is the OTOP 28 for the week 15 February year 2021. And we welcome all of you to come back. And 10 minutes is all the time you need to spend with us. And we shall share with you what is the most important market and the most important counter that you should be looking for in this coming week, 15 February year 2021. All right, let's take a look at the last Friday, when the US market closed. Well, if you look at the all the US market here, all right, we have the Dow Jones closing at 31,458 and almost at high. S&P and Nasdaq, all the triple indexes are at a high. I'm going to show you the chart later and you decide if they're going to go higher. Okay, on the latest news today, all right, congratulations, and the former President Trump has been acquitted from the Senate, and that he has not been accused of planning an insurrection in the Capitol riot last month, sometime in January. But if we look lower down here, I think that's one news here we should be paying a lot of attention for this coming week. All right, that is the stimulus prospect. Well, around the world, every investors and traders, we are still expecting the 1.9 trillion US dollar stimulus to be rolled out by the Biden's government. And when that is going to happen, we believe that this hot money is going to push up the stock prices, especially the US triple indexes, and also a lot of hot money will be going to the market for supporting new highs. Okay, this is the news. I'll quickly just run through. All right, the stock market continues on the track higher as investors watch for new development on the 1.9 trillion fiscal stimulus package winding its way through Congress. And the question here is, if this stimulus package is going to be approved, and when will it be announced and going to be rolled out? Well, now they are still in a debate among the congressmen in US, and we strongly believe it should be announced sometime after the mid-February, which could be this week or next week, and latest is going to be sometime first week of March. So stay tuned, and we are very sure the market is going to take off to a new height. All right, let's take a look at the chart now. Okay, this is the day chart of the Dow Jones Industrial Average. All right, last Friday the market closed here. So do you believe by looking at this pattern, all right, is it going to go higher? But in fact, if you look at the Dow Jones, yes, you may say that it is trading narrower and narrower, and it could be losing some strength, but we still depend a lot on the outcome of the 1.9 trillion US dollars. After the Dow Jones, let us take a look at the S&P 500 on the day chart pattern and how it looks like. And here it is. Well, be patient, and the chart is going to appear. All right, on the S&P 500, if you look at it, well, it has got a stronger outlook and a stronger technical pattern than the Dow Jones that we showed you earlier. All right, if we look at this, yes, it is on a new historical high, and how likely is it going to go up? Well, we feel that the chances are very high, especially when the stimulus package is going to approve soon. Well, after the Dow Jones and after the S&P 500, let's take a look at the high-tech stock index, and that's what we call the Nasdaq Composite, and here it is. Well, if we look at this, you could be more convinced that the market is ready to go higher. All right, it has broken on the historical high here, which was 13,734 recently, and the market closed on last Friday, all right, at this level, which is 14,000, okay, 095, okay, 14,095. And if you look at this, I personally feel the S&P 500 and Nasdaq Composite has got a lot of stronger momentum in moving up. So if you remember last week, I mentioned about the 6 stocks, all right, that we call the FAA GTM. Do you remember that? FAA GTM stands for Facebook, Amazon, Apple, all right, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, and the GTM stands for Google, which is the alphabet, and T stands for Tesla, and of course M. Okay, M stands for Microsoft. And these 6 stocks itself, all right, has taken up the ratio of 42% weightage in the Nasdaq Composite 100 index. So which means if you look at the Nasdaq here, all right, and if you're convinced and reckon that the index is going to climb higher in the coming week, especially when the 1.9 trillion US dollars package is going to be rolled out, all right, Nasdaq climbs up, rises. That means the 6 stocks that we just mentioned, FAA, GTM, is going to go higher. So pay attention to that. All right, I want you to spend some time, do some homework, take a look at these 6 stocks. All right, last week we did recommended traders to take a look at Tesla. All right, and we still feel that the prices are holding well above $800, although it is doing sideways, and unless if Tesla prices break below $800 US per share. Otherwise, I think the potential of recovering is pretty high, and of course other shares like Apple is still too good to hold on to it. So this week in OTOP 28, all right, for the week 15 February year 2021, what are we going to share with you? Besides the 6 stocks that we want you to do some homework on yourself, all right, do it yourself, we just want you to take a look here on one very simple ETF, all right? If you agree with me that Nasdaq is going to go higher based on this day's stock, there's an ETF that you should be looking at over the near term. Okay, I mentioned near term if Nasdaq Composites go higher. And this is what we want to show you in the OTOP 28. Okay, here it comes. And that is the Nasdaq TQQQ 3 times leverage ETF. Yes, okay, 3 times ETF that we're going to show you here. Okay, the TQQQ ETF, all right, I want to remind all of you, if the base benchmark of Nasdaq goes up, all right, this ProShares QQQ is going to go up 3 times higher. But on the other hand, if the Nasdaq rolls down, all right, the prices comes down, this 3 times ETF is going to come down 3 times faster too. So technically speaking, as I mentioned earlier, it is a short-term index that you should be looking on, that it can profit very quickly so long as the Nasdaq is still going up. Because if you put your investment into this ETF, you're going to earn 3 times faster than putting money in the normal Nasdaq Composite Index. All right. So OTOP 28. This is exactly what we want you to take a look at this. All right. The closing price on last Friday here is 110.11. All right, 110.11, and likely if Nasdaq is going to go higher this week on the 15th February 2021, ProShares, okay, Ultra Pro QQQ, which is this 3 times ETF, is going to go higher. So this is what we want to talk to you on this week. Pay attention to that. And of course, if Nasdaq basic benchmark is coming down, then just abandon and do not go into this ETF at all. So this ETF is now on an all-time historical high. Okay, it's moving into an uncharted region, but we do not know how high it will go to. But assuming if Nasdaq is going to form to a new high above 14,000 or higher, well, we are pretty sure that there is a good profit margin in this 3 times ETF, all right, on the Nasdaq, which it might be going up to 120 or 125 or even 130, all right, shortly over just 1 month or 1.5 months, 4 to 6 weeks, especially in February and in early March when all the companies are releasing their earnings report, all right, earnings report for last quarter, Q4 seasons of year 2020. So this is a DW equity time, all right. OTOP 28 is right here, and this week you know what is the counter in the market you should be looking at. Do your homework in the FAA, GTMs, the 6 stocks. All right, we wish all of you good luck, and of course, not forgetting a happy Chinese New Year in a year that rocks. And do come back next week, and we shall be back in OTOP 29 and continue to share with you more information. I shall see you next week. Bye bye.